August 31st, 2020. Part one of me about to start working. Start working. Part one of me starting to work. I have been working. I have did some things up to this point. Shout out to Revolt TV. Shout out to Puff. Shout out to 50. Shout out to Russ. Shout out to Rev. Shout out to Barack Obama. Shout out to Rohan Mala. I have did some things up to this point. Shout out to Dada. What's up, Dada? What's up, Dane? I did some things up to this point, right? Now I did something nice and special for my mom's birthday, right? To show my mom and my grandmother that their son is the greatest of all time, right? So now I have they're stalking me, and they're stalking me every second of the day, and they have this moral war going on to where they're trying to entrap my family members, not even entrap. They're trying to. I'm myself. Michael Jordan is himself. Michael Jordan, you don't see Michael Jordan's mother or his father on the court. You don't see his kids on the court. 50 Cent mama didn't get shot. 50 Cent daddy didn't get shot. Jay-Z hit the stage. He don't hit the stage with his auntie and his cousin all right, so I'm finna start working. I have went to a couple of places and loaded up some bullets, basically. Like, I did this for my mother and grandma, but now I just sit back. They've been doing stuff I haven't reported. I gave a step-by-step report. See, print my Prince Jesus page that I will be combining with this report. I gave a step-by-step report. Of my day, how I'm putting the phone companies out of business. How I'm putting Facebook and Instagram out of business. I did a step-by-step so I won't have to keep repeating myself. I just did it for my grandmother's birthday and my mother's birthday, so I don't have to repeat myself. So why I do the same thing? But the phone company's not gonna turn themselves in. You basically gotta kill them or you gotta sue them. So I'm in the process of suing them or putting them out of business. It might be a war, because it's the phone companies. Shout out, say like the Prince of Saudi Arabia, he controls the oil. Well, now you have the phone company trying to, like I seen a segment on the Prince of Saudi Arabia. Shout out to the young guy. I won't go over there. What's up, though? Shout out to him. I seen a thing where he controls all the oil. He's worth $2.3 billion. The oil in Saudi Arabia. He controls all the oil. So now you have the phone companies. That's hacking me. Facebook is the biggest company in the world. Instagram, YouTube is the biggest company. Now I have the next social media idea where I'm going to put them out of business. So they're stalking me. So now I'm in the process of suing the phone companies. So now I did a report on my grandmother's birthday so I won't have to keep saying it. Boom. I did part one and I said, everybody look at this. So now they've been making all these excuses, these moral battles and these moral excuses the last 2 days. So now, shout out to the people who follow me. I'm walking and I'm loading up my bullets. I say, okay. So now when I put the paperwork in, I'm gonna put the paperwork in. So the paperwork is my bullets. So I'm loading up my bullets. I went to Domino's last night. They tried to set me up at Domino's. I went to Publix. Like, one employee paid the game with me at Publix. So I'm walking to Publix. I'm loading up my bullets. I say Domino's, Publix. I'm going back to Trader Joe's now. I got a bank robbery. You have this stalker. You have these terrorists in my head. They're terrorists. My brother set me up for a bank robbery. They set me up for a charge at Checkers. Now the employees are with me for the what's the name find out. So I'm loading my bullets. So now I don't have to do nothing. All I have to do is put in my paperwork right now. That's all I have to do is put in my paperwork. So now, once I start sitting down doing paperwork, America witness, Puff witness, 50 witness. Like, I don't risk death on none of you guys. Shout out to Jim Jones and Cameron. Good morning, Jim Jones. Shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to Mr. 50. I don't wish death on none of you guys. If I make it, everybody's gonna be here. But I want you guys to witness. Again, shout out to Jim Jones. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Dr. Dre. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. I don't wish death on none of these guys. I might beef with you next week. And I might have something to say on the track, but I don't wish death on you. I just want you guys to witness. I'm gonna sit down and write some papers. I'm gonna sit down and write some stuff, and they're gonna scream, because I don't have nothing to do. I load all my bullets, now it's time to shoot. Again, shout out to Chicago Bulls. Shout out to the whole NBA. So witness this, stay far away from what's going on. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna just write. Just like the report I sat down in the chair the other night. I sat down in the chair the other night. I'm gonna sit down and I'm going to write. I'm gonna write these reports. I'm gonna write suing the phone companies. I'm gonna write suing Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. I'm gonna sit down and write. You're gonna witness all of them screaming. All right. You're gonna witness all of them screaming. You're gonna witness all of them screaming. You're gonna witness all of them screaming while you're gonna witness all of them screaming while I write the reports. They're gonna be threatening my life while I write the reports. So this is a $1 billion upload in world history, and it's U.S. history, world history, U.S. history, world history. And I'm in the process of suing. I'm going to sue the phone companies. I'm going to sue the phone companies. I'm going to sue the internet, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm going to put them out of business. They're all gay men, Masons, sororities, fraternities. They like to be beat up and fucked. They like to be spanked, branded. You go to college, you get branded. Psst. You go to college, hey, what am I here for? Hey, what are you here majoring in? I'm majoring in computer science. I'm majoring in I'm gonna major in criminal justice. All right, join the room. All right, sit down. Let me be able to play with your ass. I brand you. So now these guys are 20 years old, 21, 22 years old. These guys are 21, 22 years old, going to college and getting branded and spanking their ass. Does that make sense? I'm gonna be a teacher, but I gotta get branded. So this is shit that's going on. This is shit I'm exposing. Now, if you go to college for criminal justice, you go to college to be a computer technician, you have jobs. You go to college to be these are judges that's into this shit. So that means you have judges like to get spanked on the ass and fucked. You have teachers like to get spanked on the ass and fucked. You have police officers that have been branded. They're in the praying for you. Not all of them, but now you have me. So now I'm 38 years old and proud of my life. And I went to school with these people. I went to school with people who are into this shit. So now they scratching their head and say, damn, if he's got the next social media idea, well, I didn't have to do this. So now some people want out, but some people want in. Some people still like it. But these are the people who are enemies. And these are the people who their Instagram, Facebook has hired against me. They have hired these guys against me because they like doing what they do. They're professional stalkers. So say if a guy's walking down the street and he like to get branded and he like to get fucked in the ass and smacked on the ass, right? And he walks by me and say, fuck nigga. And I grab him and I say, boom, and I beat him up. And I hit him on the gate and I beat him up. He's gonna be on the gate laughing, because he likes to get fucked. So I can't beat that. So these are the people they're using, my family and my friends, who like to get beat up and fucked. Now, you have some people, you have some of these guys, if I fuck a man in the ass, if I fucking a woman, I have no money. I fuck a woman, I can say, damn, who pussy this is, who house this is, who car this is. She'll say, it's yours, it's yours, it's yours. So it's the same thing with a man. So now you have these men who work for Facebook, is Mark Zuckerberg is their daddy. And some of these people are their daddy. When you are in the Mason, don't they have the master? Or the sorority? Who initiates this, the initiate? Who initiates it? The sorority, the master. You ever see Spike Lee's? They have the master. Then you have all the pledges. Boo, 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 boo. So that they come to the master and the master fucks them. So you have these people, the foot soldiers, they like what they do. So I will be compiling reports. I will be compiling the reports that goes with this, the evidence that goes with this. You ever seen the pledges? They walk in line, Q-dogs, like a soldier. But the Army doesn't do that. Say the Army. Say the Army, I'm the sergeant. You have the soldier. I don't know what you've been told. It's a line of soldiers, 100 soldiers. When they stand in line, the Army, when they stand in line, right? When they stand in line, excuse me. When they stand in line, hold on, excuse me. Excuse my socks and everything. I'm on my morning run to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna go get something to eat, get some peppers, and I'm gonna load some more bullets. All right? So excuse me. All right. So now you have the soldiers in line, right? And the general comes, and say, and he puts a pin on the soldier. The general comes and he puts the pins on the soldier. He puts the pins on the soldier, right? He say, and the soldier does like this, right? So, but this is the sororities. They do all this shit to get bent over and spanked in the ass, or they last thing is the branding. So it's different stuff. So now I have some family members and friends. They're the only ones close to me. They're the only ones who know my life. They like to get fucked in the ass, so they'll do anything for a man. So you have these men paying them to stalk me. Again, Mark Zuckerberg, he went to Harvard. Barack Obama, he went to Harvard. They're in these secret societies, right? Not saying it's these guys, it's not saying it's them, but you have people who are into this shit. So now, Mark Zuckerberg, he in Harvard. Harvard, he knows these guys who are into it. Mark Zuckerberg might not be in a sorority or anything like that, but he knows these guys that's into it. He gets the guys, they pay, and these guys run around like maniacs chasing ass. I went to school with these guys. I'm friends with these guys, right? I haven't got my ass played with. I'm not a gay. So now it even turns them on even more. But back to the subject, you have these people in my family, and you have these people working for the phone companies. They're chasing ass. They're stalking me, and they're doing it for their master. You have gay men in my family who like to get fucked. If everybody listens to these gay people, a man controls them because they get fucked in the ass. How you fuck a girl? When you fuck a girl, baby, who pussy this is? You say yours. Who pussy this is? Yours. He says, you say, who pussy this is? You say yours. You say, get in the kitchen and cook my food. Yes, I'm gonna do it. So these men are getting fucked. This is shit they answer to, so people don't think that. So that's why I'm waking up everybody aware of the situation. When you listen to this, people don't think that far. I can imagine, right? I'm talking to the Bob Marley boys. I'll shout them out. They don't want to hear that shit. I can just imagine. You see what I'm saying? And they don't. And people in my mind, they don't want to think about that shit. But I'm putting everybody on point for when I start loading the bullets up. I'm gonna load these bullets up. So when these people are talking, they're doing it for their daddy. You see what I'm saying? So this is U.S. history. This is U.S. history and a being out of upload. Today is August 31st, 2020. August 31st, 2020, U.S. and world history. August 21st, 2020, excuse me. Some of these people, I'm reporting a crime. Some of these people are walking by hacking my mind. Some of these people, they're so perverted as to where they're hacking my mind while I'm reporting them. This is how filthy they are. So, but they work for the phone companies, so they're worth money. So all I have to do is stay out the way, because I can't beat them. I can't fight them, because I'm a billionaire. I have a $1 billion company. And I can't fight them. I can't beat them. So now I just sit back. I'm gonna go to my room, go home, sit back, and write the report. I'm gonna go to my room, sit back, write the report. All right, I'm gonna go to my room, sit back, and write the report. And now, America Witness, they're going to be screaming while I'm writing the actual report. They're going to scream, threaten my life. I'm doing a report now. They're threatening my life. When I sit in the room, they're going to be threatening my life. So they're going to be threatening my life. So the people, God bless the people who are protecting me. God bless their mothers. God bless their wives. God bless their children. God bless their wives. God bless their mothers. The people who are protecting me. I'm going to go in the room. I'm going to write the report. I'm going to go in the room. I'm going to write the report. I'm going to go in the room. I'm going to write the report. And I'm going to need guns to protect my life. God bless the ones that's protecting my life. Right now, and these guys were witnesses in court. These people who are protecting my life. I'm taking over the world with this very report. I'm taking over the world with this very report. I'm going to write a report. They're going to be threatening my life. I have people protecting my life with actual ammunition at my doors. So once they confirm this report, match the guns with this report, the phone companies is finished. Facebook is finished, Instagram is finished, and YouTube is finished. Because you have the people who work for Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and the phone companies is going to be threatening my life for writing a report on them. So all it takes is one time for somebody to say, I'm going to kill you. But I'm going to be sitting down thinking, I'm going to put it on camera because this is U.S. history. This is how I'm going to take over the phone companies. The phone companies, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. This is how I'm going to take over the phone company. I'm going to sit down and write. I'm going to sit down and think on camera. I'm going to start writing. And they're going to be threatening my life when I write because they want me in the streets. Well, one of their sick freak agents or one of these bums could hurt me. But now I've been in the streets like I am now. How you see me now? I've been in the streets and I just been getting information. I'm loading up my bullets. Now I'm going to go sit back and they're going to come to me. You see what I'm saying? So now when I'm sitting back, they're going to be so mad I'm reporting the crime like I'm doing now live on YouTube, right? They're going to be so mad, they're going to want to come to me and kill me. Because it's the whole phone company. We're talking trillions of dollars. And they have made a mistake. They have slipped. They have made a mistake. Now I'm coming back on them. And all I have to do is report the crime legally. I have a sister. God has blessed me to where they paid all my family. My cousins, they're some fly dudes. My cousins is fly. They have little girls in my family. I want to smoke. I'm gonna walk away over here for $20. Who's gonna turn down a Benz to just not know nothing? Facebook is the biggest company in the world. Facebook has paid all my friends due to my social media idea. So my cousins are some fly dudes. My friend, I don't mind them stunting or whatever. Facebook giving these guys Bentleys and Rolls Royces. My aunts and my little cousins, who's gonna turn out and take food out their mouth? I don't mind that. Because my cousin can go suck Mark Zuckerberg dick. That could be her husband. So I don't mind that. She can suck the AT&T man dick. I don't mind that. Shout out to Robert De Niro. Shout out to the cast of The Godfather when the girl was arguing. That's normal. But my business is my business. You know the cast of The Godfather when they slapped the girl and he came and beat the guy, what's the name, for hitting the sister? It's my business, my business. I don't mind that. But God has made my sister sick so she can't enjoy no money. My sister's face is ripped off. So she can play both sides. She can take their money and go get all the information from me and what's her name. And I'm putting this on record. God has made my sister sick to where a man don't want to look at her. So she can't enjoy the money. So this is what, you ever seen the movie Godfather when he has his sister as his consigliere, his sister giving him advice, but she only can give him so much advice? So God has left me in the world alone. It's about my brain. And my father told me these guys was my enemies. Now, he told me my brothers was my enemies, but now, this is before Facebook happened. This is before Facebook, Instagram, and all the money came involved. So my cousin's not gonna turn down no Bentley for me. But God made my sister sick as to where she can't ride, she can't even enjoy a Bentley. Her face is ripped off, she has lupus. So she can't even have sex with a man. So she's gonna flip the phone companies for me. She's gonna flip Facebook, Instagram, YouTube for me. Now this is part one. Like Dame Dash, all these guys getting paid. Excuse me, no, I'm not saying. But all these guys are getting paid to be quiet. But now this is my family business. God's made my sister sick. Her face is ripped off. She has lupus. She's melting live in front of my face. This is my sister. So she's going to tell everything. And then you have children. My niece. They're going to tell what these police officers do. They put my niece in the fucking newspaper. Then they had next week they had like this kid walking through the Bahamas when it was, what's her name, like a long lost child that like somebody could pick up and bathe her and have sex with her. This is the type of games the newspaper was playing with me in jail. So this is what's going on. I'm gonna sit back. I've been loading up, but say if I go on Polo Tropical. Say if I go to Polo Tropical and they're working with my brother who has hacked my mind to rob a bank before and who has hacked my mind to commit a crime at Checkers. And now they're trying to trap me in stores. They're playing this moral argument to relax the guys who are protecting me with guns. So say if I go in, what's the name? Let's say if I'm going going here. I'm doing respect because I know I'm not shopping. I haven't went to the mall yet. I'm protecting my brain. I'm protecting my business. I haven't, but just say if I go in here, I'm doing it respect. Let's say if I go in here right now, and I go in there like this or whatever, and I play with them. I know I'm not really into the violence, so I won't counter-suit them. I won't do nothing because I'm not even dressed properly to go to Polo Tropical. But just say when I do go to the store and shop properly and what's the name, this the shit I've been loading up my bullets. Just say if I was going to Polo Tropical and I was nice and I had a date. Just say if my wife was with me and had a date and we're going out, we're going to eat right here at Polo Tropical. And they come and the employee come fuck with me for my little brother who I know is my enemy. And they only get one. This is a bit. If you risk your whole company with him against terrorists, you must be don't want your company. So just say if I have a nice date with my wife, and I come here and I get dressed and me and my wife come and my brother, which is a gay terrorist, and they risk their company for that. I'm going to sue them. So that's what I've been doing. I've been loading up my bullets. So say if I go here, say if I went to my here with my wife and it's Saturday, and I went here with my wife, and I leave the day and I say, okay, I got him. And then I go to Publix and they do something to me at Publix. I'm shopping properly at Publix. I say, oh, okay, I got him. Then I go to Domino's Pizza. You go to Domino's Pizza in Publix in one day. You order from DoorDash in one day. Excuse me. You got DoorDash and Grubhub. What's up, Puff? This is like a little morning workout too. Like a little, how can I say? Like a morning cardio. Say you go, I can order Grubhub, DoorDash. I can order from a Rolex one day. So say if my brother's on my line and he's stalking, we're talking the phone company here. So he's on my phone, which they did in jail. They blocked my mom number in jail. They blocked my wife number in jail to get me to talk to inmates. Cause I wasn't talking to nobody. I had my own money in jail. I wasn't talking to nobody. So they cut my wife. They blocked my mother number. And they blocked my. Now this is a true story. Hold on before I keep going. They're so stupid to where they think they're me and they're reporting themselves. I'm Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Tupac. You have these two idiots in my head. They talk all day, then they get quiet. They think they're reporting me. Now I'm reporting the crime. They're sucking the wind out of me. Cause I keep talking. I'm giving more information, and they're trying to. They're snakes. All right, I just said they're snakes. I'm about to say they're snakes. He hacked my mind and just say my name. D. Like. You see what I'm saying? He just hacked my mind. I say they're snakes. I say they're snakes, and he's trying to show people how much of a slime balls they are. They actually think they me. So they actually reporting themselves to it doesn't even make sense. So that's why they're doing it. They have this other thing what they do is they have a mason. You see how a mason shape like all these secret societies, they put a double-sided argument so it doesn't make sense. So that's what they just did in my head live on camera. They talking about some shit that don't make sense, but they're snakes to where they think they even talking for me, so they fuck with my mind. But it doesn't even make sense, so I'm not even gonna feed into it. So back to Puff. This is like a cardio workout. So this is what I've been doing. I went here Saturday. I go to what's the name? I call Grubhub. Now these motherfuckers is talking through my phone. These motherfuckers is communicating with Grubhub. These motherfuckers is communicating with Grubhub. These motherfuckers is communicating with Domino's Pizza through my phone. So now, I've been loading up my bullets. 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 I went here Saturday. I went here Sunday. I went here Saturday. I went here Sunday. I went here Monday. So now I went on a date. I went on a date. Excuse me, they hacking my mind. So this is U.S. history, and I'm suing the phone company. This is part one of me fun to start working. Say if I go here Saturday, I go on the next date with my wife, okay? But I didn't report it like I'm doing now. Then I go right here Sunday. Then I call Grubhub. So this is what I've been doing. I say, I've been loading my bullets. So now I'm gonna go sit back. I'm gonna go sit back and give you the timeline and everything they've been doing. I'm gonna start reporting. Now, America Witness, when I start reporting, they're gonna be screaming for me to do life in jail when I actually write the actual report. Why? Right now I'm in the street, look. Anybody can kill me. This guy can run me over. I can get into it with this guy right here. I'm in the street. So now I'm not gonna go in the street. I got all my bullets loaded. They've been playing this game with my wife, playing these drug games because it's my brain. They've been playing these drug games, these $20, $30, $40 games with my wife. To try to throw off my tactical team, to try to throw off my guns. To make it an argument. Who's not weak for their auntie? Who's not weak for their mother? Who's not weak for their grandma? U.S. history. I didn't say who's not weak for their mother, auntie, and grandma, and he just hacked my mind with my grandmother owning me and my mother owning me. Michael Jordan doesn't step on the court with his grandmother. But this is shit they doing. They're gonna try to kill me for my grandmother. They're gonna try to kill me for my own father and what's the name. So these are my hacks they doing. These are my hacks they doing to throw off my guns. So now I'm gonna go sit in the room. I'm gonna get all the water I need. I'm gonna get all the juice I need. I'm gonna sit in the room and write a report in the next 3-4 days. I'm gonna write a report. Make U.S. history. They're gonna be threatening my life while I write a report. So bless the mothers of these guys protecting my life. Bless the fathers of these guys protecting my life. Bless their daughters and bless their wives, because they don't have to put their life on the line for me. They don't have to put their life on the line for me. Now, once they match the guns with the date of August 31st, 2020, the phone companies is finished. Because I'm not gonna go kill for one of these guys right now. It has to be worth it. So that's why these guys protecting my life for this short span. Now, this is also part one of, I'm gonna have to sue the phone companies, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. This was just happened. I can't sue the police. I just said this is part one of me getting a gun to protect myself from a gay terrorist. My brother, Deion Watson, is a gay terrorist. Joseph Paz is a gay terrorist. Ansel Daniel is a gay terrorist. All right, Ansel Daniel is a gay terrorist. Joseph Paz is a gay terrorist. Deion Watts is a gay terrorist. Terrence Wilkins, they're all terrorists. Now, this is U.S. history. If my cousins or my aunts say any more things, I'm gonna start naming them with Terrence Walker. They have to get out of my brain. They know it, I don't have to say it. I'm gonna start naming them. So, if they come back, I'm gonna start naming them. This is U.S. history. 26:38 minutes into the YouTube video. They know who they are. They use them, the cousins who they know I love dearly. And my aunts who they know I love dearly. But my aunt's not gonna shoot nobody for me. My cousin's not gonna shoot nobody for me. They're trying to get me set up to get killed. And they have gotten paid. Now, you can take your money and run. Because all I have is my sister. My sister, God made my sister ugly is to where she can't enjoy the money. So she's the one's gonna do the flipping. She's the one's gonna do the telling. She's the only one. I can protect myself. I'm 50 Cent reloaded. I'm Jay-Z. Jay-Z doesn't have protection. 50 Cent doesn't have protection. 50 Cent does the protection. 50 Cent controls his family. Jay-Z controls his family. Dietrich controls his own family. Why am I even saying this? Who even says this? This how they're trying to kill me with my family. Who even says this to gay stalkers? Who even keeps saying this? And they're enjoying it. So now, if these guys keep going, I'm gonna start naming them with Deion Watts, Joseph Paz, Ansel Daniel, and Terrence Wilkins. Now this is their final warning. If these guys keep going, I'm gonna name them. I'm gonna name them with them. Now this is also this give you guys a smell of. These guys set me up with a bank robbery. These guys set me up with a charge at Checkers. Now, they set me up with a charge at Checkers when the girl was hacking my brain and it got out of control and they set me up and they, what's the name? Now I get out of jail, I go back to Checkers. They have the same employees at Checkers, what's the name? And playing in my phone and the guy snuck back like he want to fuck me in the ass at Checkers. This is after the Checkers, what's the name? And they're still going, this is how they're trying to set me up. So now look, I'm in the streets. Anything happen, wow, maniac, I'm reporting a crime, right? But now I'm finna go sit back in my room for 3 days and do nothing but report a crime. And they're gonna attack me to prove it once and for all. And they're gonna use my cousins and my aunts and the people I love to attack me, which I know they got paid, but it's all good. They have gotten paid because of me. So they come back. So now, these guys, how can I say? These guys I'm gonna report the crime. These guys are trying to kill me while I report the crime. I gotta get a gun to protect myself. Perfect. Because these guys are protecting me, I won't kill for them unless it's worth it. So this is the work I'm putting in for these guys. This is a 30-minute report. I'm putting in the work for these guys. I'm putting in the work for these guys to say, yeah, we were protecting them with guns that day for the phone company. Now, once these people are protecting me with the guns for the phone company is sued. They're done. I'm gonna sue the phone company. I'm gonna be specific for these guys and their families and their mothers, because it's a true story. I'm going to sue the phone company worth Metro worth $1 trillion, $500 million. The Metro PCS owner is going to do life in jail. And the Metro PCS owner is going to do life in jail, and I'm going to take all this money because I have a company, and it's my brain. So I'm going to sue them for $300 million 300, whatever, they're worth $300 billion. I'm gonna sue Metro for $300 billion, and they're gonna do life in jail. Because they're trying to take my company, Volcano, and they're trying to put me in jail for life. So now, that's one. If a gun matches with August 31st, 2020, that's one. Part two, Facebook. If they match a gun with Facebook today, I'm gonna sue. Facebook is worth for $500 billion. I'm gonna sue Facebook for $500 billion, and Mark Zuckerberg has to do life in jail. If I have a gun that matches with today, August 31st, we was protecting Dietrich outside of his room, Royal Hotel next to Finger Licking, on 8th in Pennsylvania. We was protecting Dietrich with a gun. The Massachusetts report, Facebook is through, and Mark Zuckerberg is going to do life in jail. If the gun matches with Instagram, he's going to do life in jail. And if the gun matches with YouTube, they're going to do life in jail. Thank you, Twitter. I haven't got logged on Twitter. So, to give you a little insight, now these guys protecting me for the money. You do everything for money, and they do them in favor as true Americans, as true African brothers, as true Caucasian brothers. The guys that's protecting me. Shout out to my mom, she worked at the post office. She knows people in the government. And shout out to my dad. I have a secret task force protecting me. Could be. But now we're getting to where I have to get my own gun. Because that guy kills for his daughter, I kill for my daughter. And that's it. They're doing it right now because it's a heated time to protect me for the companies. So now I just go to get to a point where I have to get my own gun because I'm asking these questions because I don't have no gun. See the report, everybody knows about the report on what's the name. These guys have food they sell to with no gun. So now they're coming to get me tonight. So now these guys are forcing me to get a gun. So I'm going to charge Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and Twitter for forcing me to get a gun. Because they're trying to kill me for that. So I'm going to get a gun. I'm not going to take my gun out on the town. I'm a fighter. I'm not allowed to have a gun. But I'm going to have to buy a gun. I'm waiting on the Social Security check. I'm waiting on the stimulus package. When the next bit of money I get, I'm trying to get a couple of $100 or $5,000, or I'll get it on. They're using my wife to try to. I'm not gonna have to explain it. I'll explain that later. This is just the part. This is just the smell of it. Excuse me. I'm having a little business to do. Part one of these guys protecting my life, but I'm gonna give you the smell of it for the future, in case this prolongs. If you're in a war, shout out to Wesley Snipes. I saw this tape in the movie. If you're in a war, you like this. You in a war. You only can hold on for a guy so long. So now, while I'm writing these reports for these next couple of days, these guys are going to be protecting me with guns. So the next bit of money I get, $10,000 or whatever, I'm going to get a gun. My sister told me this. I'm going to end the video like this. My sister told me, I said, I can't get a gun. I can't get a gun because, well, I'm going to keep the gun. I'm going to keep it only when I'm in my room when they can come get me. And they're trying to charge me with child pornography, so it's going to be gay feds. If a gay fed comes to my door for child pornography, I'm going to shoot at him. I'm going to shoot it out with him. Because I'm not going to jail for no child pornography. They're trying to set me up for child pornography for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They're trying to get me with battery on the deal, child pornography. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is going to be charged with child pornography. Because they're hacking my mind with child pornography right now. Now everybody in America witness, I'm talking, these people staying in my mind to flip the whole conversation, to take wind out of me and flip the whole conversation. They've been trying to set me up for child pornography for the last couple of months, because I don't do nothing. They can't get me on nothing. So now, they can't get me on nothing. So now, they say, I call myself Michael Jackson, alter ego, Michael Jackson of the cartel. I come out dancing, they say, damn, let's charge you for child porno. They doing that as an excuse, because they can't get